Hello guys, welcome to Filament Daily. Today I want to show you how to use global settings for all the fields of certain type. For example, radio buttons. What if you want all the radio buttons to be styled a certain way in all of your project? A typical example is that radio buttons take quite a lot of vertical space. Instead, what if you want to do them in line? If you want to do them in line as one field in your form of a certain resource, you just put here in line. And if we refresh that, those radio buttons would be in one line as expected. But what if you don't want to put that in line for every radio button for every project? It's possible to override global settings for all the radio buttons. In the Filament docs, in the form fields getting started, you can find global settings. So you can define configure using, and this could be any form component of Filament. In this case, it's a checkbox in the docs, and you can configure inline for all of them. What is not really provided here and similar actually in Laravel docs, where to define that. The documentation says inside of a service provider, boot method, or a middleware. Which service provider? Filament or Laravel? Which middleware? Is it a Filament middleware? Is it a custom middleware or something provided by Laravel? Unclear. And I've noticed multiple times that if the docs or tutorials don't provide the exact example step by step, people are often confused. So I'll show you an example. One of the place where you can configure that is the same panel provider of Filament. So before returning the panel, you can do radio, use that here on top, and do configure using like this, like the docs say. For example, we add inline here, and in the resource itself we remove inline, and if we refresh the page, we refresh, as you can see, behavior stays the same. So now it comes not from the resource, but from global provider. Of course, it's only one place where to define that. You can do that in app service provider of Laravel, for example, but I just thought it would be maybe the most natural place to configure stuff for certain panel, which also allows you to define different configuration settings for different panels if you have multiple panels, like for admin panel or customer panel. So yeah, a quick tip about global settings. If you want more tips like this one, subscribe to the channel. I will keep shooting daily tips on weekdays on YouTube. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.